So this is coming a bit early, but today we're going to be talking about rumoured box sets that are going to be coming for Christmas. I'm actually hearing some whispers from the warp right now. I know, it's absolutely insane because we normally hear about this around October-ish, November-ish, but it seems that September is the new Christmas time. So let's jump in and let's get talking. So this information is coming from a new source.
Where's the lamb sauce?
So please remember that everything that we're going to be talking about in this video is merely rumour. As I always say, nothing is true until you see it over on the Games Workshop site itself. Take everything, absolutely everything that is in this video with as much salt as you can carry. Now, if you cast your mind back to last year, we got 6 box sets for 40k, and that was Space Marines, it was Sisters of Battle, it was AdMech, it was Death Guard, Necrons, and Orcs. Now, what I'm hearing this year is that we're actually getting a lot of 40k box sets, a hell of a lot of 40k box sets, but they're actually going to be doing them a little bit different, where they're going to be themed, and the contents inside are actually going to be more focused on characters. And what I mean by that, if we take the Space Marine box sets, because apparently there's going to be 2 Space Marine box sets, one is going to be Imperial Fist themed, and the other is going to be Raven Guard themed. If this is true, then this is the second Imperial Fist Christmas box set. I think the other one was like 2, 3, 4 years ago maybe. I remember it. I bought like 4 of them because they were absolutely fantastic box sets, and you got a bunch of bolters in there, you got dreadnoughts, everything like that. It went to my last wall. Now, as I mentioned with characters, this is going to have a character inside of it, and apparently it's going to be Tor Garadon. Now, I have a theory about why they're putting characters in these box sets, which we'll talk about to the end of the video. Again, this is just a theory, but first, let's get through these box sets. The Raven Guard one, again, I'm probably thinking this is going to be like Phobos spam. They always try and spam as Phobos sometime in these Christmas box sets, and, you know, if you like Phobos and you love it, for me, you know my feelings on Phobos. I'm not really a fan of it. Apparently, we're going to be getting a Thousand Sun and Death Guard one for Chaos. Now, this is the really spicy thing about this rumor. Apparently, in the Death Guard Christmas box set, it's going to be Mortarion as the character. Yes, you heard me right. Apparently, it's going to be Mortarion. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback on that. If they put Mortarion in a Christmas box set, is that something that you would go out and buy? Is that something that you'd recommend to someone? Because we all know Mortarion is a very big character. You know, he's a Primarch. This is the first time I think we've ever had a Primarch in a box set, if this turns out to be true, of course. Now, if this list is true, then I'm actually kind of disappointed because the other box sets on this list actually have no Xenos in there at all, which again is kind of a head scratcher if it's true. If it's true. I keep having to say this during the video. If this is true, because the other box sets are going to be AdMech, Custodes, and Sisters. If you're going to be leaving out the Xenos, then I think that is a big, big loss, especially when you have some new stuff like the Eldar stuff that we've had this year. I think that could work out fantastic in a Christmas box set for people who want to jump in and maybe start an Eldar army. And something else I want to talk about with this information that's been sent to me, apparently there's no Horus Heresy box set. Now, I think they may have done this because the Age of Darkness box set has just released, and they want that to sell more than anything. They want to produce that because at the end of the day, that's where you get the rulebook, the Spartan, all that kind of stuff in there. But when I look at this from the other side of the coin, I would love a Horus Heresy Christmas box set that was kind of nerfed down from that Age of Darkness box set. Maybe they had a Rhino, it had, I don't know, 5 Cataphracti, Contemptor Dreadnought in there, maybe one of the Praetors, a couple of Marines, maybe, you know, take out the Praetor or something, maybe put a Spartan Assault tank in, a Leviathan in there, a Predator tank in. You know, you can really mismatch that and turn it around and, you know, kind of make the perfect Horus Heresy box set. But the big thing for me is that there's no mention of a Horus Heresy box set for Christmas. And I want to ask you, do you think that is a big thing? Do you think, like, it should be on there? Do you think they should have a Christmas box set? Again, if this is true and it doesn't turn out that they get a Christmas box set, do you think that is the right call or the wrong call for the Horus Heresy? Now, just before we end the video, I want to go down a theory hole, so strap yourself in because we are going deep. Because I think one of the reasons why they're pushing these character-based Christmas box sets is simply down to 10th edition, which is going to be coming next year. I have a theory that 10th edition is going to be very Hero Hammer. Again, this is just a theory. This is a personal theory. I've heard nothing about this at all. I'm just thinking that maybe we're going to start to see an edition which is solely based on Hero Hammer. What we've had so far with the HQs, the more buffers and stuff like that. Maybe there's time where the actual characters in the game actually lead the armies from the front and they're in there smashing face, punching things, hitting things with maces, swords, flamers, everything like that. Maybe this is what we're going to see. So this is why we're getting this influx of character-themed Christmas box sets. And just one more thing, I'm sorry for reeling you in slowly. I have heard that there is going to be another box set as well, a 40k box set that is going to be coming out Q1 sometime next year. I think, and again, this is just a theory of mine, this may potentially be the Space Marine box set that includes the new Dreadnought and the new Devastator Marines in there, you know, the rocket chap guys, you know, we fire missiles and stuff. But again, that's just a complete theory for me. If I hear more information about that, then I'll pass that on and we'll do a video on it, talking about it and all that kind of awesome stuff. Anyway, Chaperonios, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching this video. Again, this is a new source. So, you know, I'm actually going out there and trusting this source by talking about this information. This probably can come back and bite me on the arse. It probably will, right? Because sometimes not everything is true, not everything's real. But, you know, I'm putting my heart on my sleeve. I'm going with this source. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it turns out to be true. No matter what happens, I'm sure we're going to be seeing the Christmas box sets confirmed within the next month or month and a half or something like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to see what happens along that. Right. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. As always, I'd love to get your thoughts, feedback in the comment section down below. See you in a bit. Have a great day, and bye-bye.